Padel is the sport of the moment in Spain, the most played after football and basketball, and a sport with a growing market. That's the background leading to the creation of the Spanish Padel Industry Commission, known as the CEIP, in 2014. Leading businesses in the Spanish and worldwide padel industry have teamed up to promote, support, and work together on the international development of the sport and the industry surrounding it. Together with the Spanish Sports Industry Association, the Spanish Padel Industry Commission wants to export the model for success that has already been implemented in Spain. Companies linked to infrastructure are one of the pillars of the industry. Court manufacturers, lighting companies, grass companies, auxiliary enterprises, and maintenance providers. Hard gear manufacturers who make rackets, and those who make soft gear such as textiles, footwear, accessories, and complementary items make up another central core of this industry. Distributors keep everything flowing along their distribution channels. Another vital arm of the industry is the network of clubs and all the activities they organise. The value chain is completed by marketing. Over the last 5 years, the number of padel clubs in Spain has gone from under 300 to 1,700, with 8,900 courts in all. The golden age of this activity has arrived, accompanied by investment in infrastructure of 400 million euros. Altogether, business turnover at facilities comes to 280 million euros a year. In a country with a range of cultures and climates and with income differences from region to region, padel has experienced even and exponential growth throughout the Iberian Peninsula. All that growth means Spain has a total of 3,100,000 regular players and 960,000 occasional ones. That's 4 million people, almost evenly split between men and women, unheard of in the world of sport. To sum up, 10.4% of the population between 18 and 65 now pick up their padel rackets to show that this sport has had an incredible evolution over recent years. The Spanish and regional federations have achieved sustained growth in player numbers aged 6 to 18. The World Padel Tour is the great shop window for the sport and its industry, with an exponential growth that has led to an average of 15,000 live tournament spectators and around 300,000 spectators around the world. The internationalization of padel is now an unstoppable fact. In recent years, courts and clubs have increased by 200% globally. France now has more than 140 courts spread out over 58 clubs. Nobody can ignore the influence that padel is starting to have in Italy and Portugal. The Italians are beginning to demand more courts, and the 54 clubs there are now studying the need for more than the 120 courts that they currently have. It's a similar story in Portugal, where more than 200 courts now seem too few. And we shouldn't forget the opportunities that are opening up in booming areas such as England or Germany. Beyond Europe also has an untapped padel market. Only in Buenos Aires, there are 46 clubs, and the sport's development can be described as unstoppable in Argentina. The US is also a potential market, as it already has 10 clubs and more than 20 courts. Padel is showing many business opportunities, and now is the right time to internationalize this industry hand in hand with the CEIP, the Spanish Padel Industry Commission.